Hello, hi there, Scorpios, and welcome to my channel. I'm Bella, the Secret Psychic, and how I work is I work with my spirit guides, and this is your sort of general overview for the month of February 2017. And just like I said, it's my guides that pretty much give me the overview to give you to think and ponder and consider some of the things that might be coming up for you in that month. So, um, I have to say the biggest thing that was coming out for a lot of you was very much about a focus when it comes to work and career and the work that is needed to be done. It feels very much that despite anything else, connections that are going on in your life, it is all about you. It is the me show, and it is needed and necessary, but you're for the most needing to throw yourself into work, because for some of you it is new work as well. And for some of you, it is a new project, it's a new idea, it's a new course that you're doing. But whatever it is, you are definitely 100% head down, focused on that, because it makes you like there's for some of you, you're feeling like I want to be noticed, or I'm worried about not being noticed or underperforming, so I'm giving all of my attention. And you will do this successfully. But it might be to the point where you're ignoring others in your life. I think that's going to be a hard thing to balance, because I still hear very much in that first week of February that it is needed for you to do that, and so other people will just have to focus on their own things. But I feel for some of you, and I do have my love readings for February, so do view that there, that some of you may be deliberately throwing yourself into work because it's distracting you from some potential annoyance that you have regarding some romantic connection or a family member as well. So there's a little bit of distraction going on purposefully for some of you. But whatever it is, work, work, work. Work you're happy to do. Work that makes you feel good because it gives you a sense of achievement, or like I said, having other people notice you. In the second week, there's lots of either talks about what you're going to do in terms of your travel arrangements this year, in terms of holidays or breaks away. There's a lot of focus given to that. Or for some people, you are actually going away, whether this is on holiday or for your job. But things about travel, it could also be that in that week there are travel disruptions also for you. So do watch out if you commute quite a lot. If you haven't got plans, or you're not planning to make plans, it could be that actually your travel arrangements in that week seem to be a highlight, a focus. Also, my guides are saying it's a good time to check, if you drive, check that everything's all okay, that nothing needs servicing, because you might find in that week for some of you, your cars broke down. That's partly the reason why. So take this as a warning to kind of go and have a look and make sure that everything is okay, so you don't run late for work or anything like that. But for others as well, at a mental level, some of that will be about whether you want to move away into a different direction with work or study, about how you can build and develop yourself. Because again, that first week was about getting noticed a little bit, feeling a sense of achievement. And if you don't feel that you've had that, which will be probably for a really tiny number of Scorpios, then that energy that week may be about you considering how you can move on in the literal sense to something different. Regardless, I would say here, the work that you have done that first and that second week, because it's a whole theme throughout the whole month, I just get you working, working, working. It does get noticed because there is that gratitude coming, there is that recognition coming in that third week, or there's actual financial gain. There's talks about, well, if you keep this up, come a few months' time, we will give you that promotion, or we will give you a raise, or whatever it is. Or for those of you who work for themselves, you see the efforts of you putting all that work in actually manifest materially, money-wise. That's quite good, because in that third week we've got past the lunar eclipse, which happens around about the 13th, if my memory serves me well, and that's all about ending sometimes. And then about the 26th we go into the solar eclipse, which is about beginnings. And for you in that time, it kind of signifies the end of you needing to work so hard, because you're starting to see that, again, money's coming to you if you work for yourself, or there is a promotion, or that people are talking about that, or you're getting at least a verbal recognition about your achievements. So again, think about it if you're a student and you're putting in loads of work to succeed. If you want to pass a test, in that third week, you would have passed that test because you get the recognition because of the grade that you've been given. And then in the fourth week, because you start to, because sometimes in life we need other people sometimes just to help boost our own confidence. So when it gets to that kind of fourth week, you are confident. Some of you are a little bit cocky, but that's okay. You know, you've worked hard. You've worked hard. Hence why probably some of you wanted to make those travel plans, because you've been working hard and you kind of know when you need to have a rest. But whatever it is, in that fourth week is probably most importantly when you give attention back to connections in your life, so friends and family. You almost want to be like a peacock and show them your feathers and say, look, I passed this test, I passed this driving test, I managed to get this boss to notice me and he said this, or I managed to build my income 10%. Whatever it is, that's your week to kind of get back away from work, back with people, back with your lovers, whoever this is, family. Kind of show off your feathers a little bit, because you should be proud. But also I think it gives you an opportunity for those of you, particularly where you may have been using work to avoid certain connections in your life and how they make you feel, to kind of revisit that in a better and much more positive energy than perhaps you might have done at the beginning of the month. So I do hope that general overview is giving you a sort of theme to kind of think about and run with for the month of February 2017. If you've liked this, please do like, subscribe and share, and to comment and say why. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, then just click the link below or join my Facebook group, where I have quite a large community there where I give live talks and all sorts of different things there. So please do join me. I've been Bella, and thank you so very much for choosing my channel today. And I hope you have a marvellous February.